Okay, so I'll be doing a bit of sorting today. I need to get this out of the way. This little set, I don't know why I bought it. I think it was a bycatch to some other set. And I don't think it is going to be complete at all. So there's no minifigures in here. But it might be that the minifigures are in some other set. So this will be a quick sort, I'm quite sure. But I also want to sort the Galaxy squad set that I have somewhere else here. So this will surely be quite fast. I'll just tear this down. And then see what happens with the more interesting set. A little bit of dust on here. Let's see if the soft brush can take care of it. Oh, hi Chewy, how are you doing? Is it also as hot in Luxembourg as here? It's really, really hot in Germany at the moment. I've been eating ice cream all day. From now on, I am on vacation. Ooh! Well, that sounds good. You seem to be in a good mood. I mean, that's 5 flags. So today, was it the last day of work? Congrats. Oh, you're going to Legoland? I understand that much, but you also plan to go hiking somewhere in the Alps. 2 weeks, oh nice. I'll still be working for all of August, and then in September I want to do a longer holiday. Did you decide where to go in the Alps? Oh, visiting some glaciers. That is a good choice. Visit them as long as they are there. They will not be there for long. And do take a lot of sun cream with you. It's always dangerous up on the mountain. And Sölden is in Austria, I guess. And are you going to take any Lego with you on your hiking trip? It's so hot outside, oh yes. It's really, really hot here. I open up all the windows in my apartment and there's a nice little wind, but it's like a desert wind, it's really hot. You rode on a non-climatized train? That was hot. Yeah, I can imagine. Oof. Yeah, thankfully most trains here in Germany are now climatized, but sometimes you get really bad luck and the climatization is broken. And you can't really open the windows on modern trains anymore. So that's the worst thing that can happen. Broken air conditioning on a train where you can't open the windows anymore. I'll be going to the office tomorrow for half a day. So I'm going to see how hot it is there. Oh, you could open windows, so that's better then. I have a nice memory of riding a train down in the Côte d'Azur in the south of France. It was an old train. It was maybe 30 years ago or so. And you could open the doors while you were riding, and that was nice. So we opened the doors of the train and we were sitting in a nice wind and looking out at the wonderful scenery on the Côte d'Azur. That was nice. And it felt like a bit dangerous because you were sitting in the open door. Yeah, on the Côte d'Azur, there's a youth hostel in an old villa. So this guy, he didn't like the rich people who had the big villas there, so he bought a huge villa down at the directly on the beachfront, and he donated it. So they made it into a youth hostel, and I think the town is called Cap d'Isle. I think it's spelled like this. And we always went there when doing Interrail into this youth hostel because it was this huge old villa and they had also tents on the beach. That was so nice. And you could really feel that the rich people didn't like having a youth hostel directly in their midst. So if I ever get very rich, I will also buy a youth hostel and make a youth hostel directly inside a really rich area. You also want to go to a beach? Oh yeah, it would be nice. But I went to the beach a lot when I was a kid. So I would probably, one day would probably be enough for me. Just sitting a bit in the sun and doing some digging in the sand. Ooh, oh no. That picture is a bit wider than it's supposed to be. No, I didn't buy that yet, but I will probably buy most of the Ninjago sets of the current waves. So I will certainly get them at some time. That is NJ0757. Oh, so so the whole foil pack was in the magazine? But I might get it anyway, because that does look like a good deal. How much did you pay for it? €5 in Germany. Oh, the Zane one is cool. And look at this, they're already offering, selling him for more than €5. Somebody's selling him for €10. So let's see where Zane is. NJ077. I still didn't get my Crystal King. Did you get your Crystal Palace already? Or Crystal Temple? So they don't have the foil pack for Zane in the inventory yet. Yeah, I really love these wings. I'm gonna make sure I will get all these dragon minifigures. Oh, I'm still waiting on mine. Oh, I'm jealous. So are you going to take any Lego or on your holiday, or is your husband putting a veto on that? No veto? So you are taking stuff with you? I don't know. Oh, you get so much from others that you don't have to take any. And you're taking the car, so you have a lot of space to transport Lego. Knights, animals, red gold dragons, ninjas, everyone is awesome. Oh, I remember you said you'll get the everyone is awesome set that somebody got for you in a damaged packaging. How many people are you going to meet? Oh, hi Nick, how are you doing? Nice of you to drop by. Wait, I just asked Chili how many people she's going to meet, and she's going to meet 16 people. That's gonna be a busy holiday, Chili. So many people are on trying to say hi to everybody. Well, it's very much appreciated. I didn't even look who is on. I think I saw only Terrific. And she was streaming some chatting, no Lego. Ooh, that is so nice. In which set is that? Is that also in the Crystal King set? Oh, I love that minifig. Is that gonna be in the Crystal King? Forearms. Oh, it's in the temple. Yeah, I've ordered the Crystal King and this temple. But that minifig looks awesome. I always love these four-armed minifigs, but he was cool with the cattle horn on his helmet. Oh, hi Blitzbrick. Gerade nur im Lurk, komme gleich ganz hierher. So she said she's lurking for a second, but will be here in a minute. Oh, Chili understands German anyway. I never realize who's able to speak German or not. Yeah, so I think when I get these crystal sets, I will pause the Monster Fighter Build-a-thon for a bit and build at least the Crystal King. I wonder how tall he will be, because he wasn't very expensive. I think I only paid 35 euros for him. You really should watch Ninjago. So I'm sometimes watching an episode or so, but I'm a bit OCD about this. So I want to watch it all in the order it was released, and I'm currently, I think I'm on season 4. So it will probably take a while before I can I'm all caught up. I'd also be interested about this Skull Sorcerer season, where they had these knights and they were underground. You didn't even start that. That's way behind. Yeah. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's a bit tedious, but I mean, it's made for kids, so I can understand it. So you mentioned that you're going to visit 16 people, all in Germany or all around the area? Oh, 16 people. Oh, that's going to be a big meetup. That sounds good. And did you meet them before in real life, or is it going to be the first time that you will see them? And let me know if I'm too if I'm too curious. Then I'll stop asking questions. And you'll meet way before Legoland opens to exchange Lego, like on a parking lot, very early in the morning. That cars drive on a huge empty parking lot to complete the Lego deals. Oh, you already met several of them. That's nice. And are they all here from the Twitch Lego community? Oh no, you also said that you know people from Stone Wars. And you don't think anyone is on Twitch? Well, you never know. I told some of my colleagues now that I'm streaming on Twitch, so I always have to be careful what I say. It could always be that they are lurking here. Sodele, that's nice. Are you from Baden-Württemberg? I only know this from the people in the Black Forest. Ja, das Gehirn ist soweit fertig. Achtung. Oh Gott, das erste Mal glaube ich, dass ich hier Deutsch auf dem Kanal spreche. Das ist das Gehirn. Und sorry nochmal wegen dem schlechten Scherz heute. Wir hatten irgendwie die ganze Zeit von dem Flügel gesprochen, dass du einen Flügel in deinem Lager brauchst für Flügel. Aber irgendwie standst du auf dem Schlauch und hast den Witz nicht so ganz verstanden. Vom Flügel des Lagers. The table is always giving you a good hint. How many video time you have missed? Yeah, sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. It depends a bit on the pattern. It was a real dad joke, so don't worry about it. So Chili Blitzbrick was streaming today, and she had a wonderful blue face from a concert she attended yesterday. And she did look a bit like a zombie Smurf. It was very cool. But I was working, so I couldn't watch the stream, more or less. Okay, so this set is totally incomplete, but that doesn't matter. I think I have the parts somewhere else. And I definitely have like 4 or 5 of these minifigures. Zombie Smurf is a good description. But you definitely did look like you enjoyed yourself at the concert, and I think that's the most important thing. I still have to perfect my technique for smaller bags. You moved so much, every part of your body hurts. Yeah, well, that's how it's supposed to be in a concert. And especially one that sounds as much as fun as that. Even though I don't think it would be my style of music, but I always like it when people enjoy themselves. Okay, so this is this small set. Oh, we could find out how much I would have to pay Blitz to complete this set. $22 parts. Oh, a used set. You have a dark bluish gray Astromech body. That's interesting. Yeah, so I put on the Kill Bill soundtrack because, I don't know, I was thinking what would be fitting for this Ninjago training set, and somehow I thought of Kill Bill. But now we're going to space for a cool Galaxy Squad set. I really like this Galaxy Squad theme, but mostly because they have these wonderful aliens. The spaceships for the humans are usually quite boring, but the aliens are awesome here. And I do hope that this alien has all his antennae, because one of these antennas costs like €8 or so. Let's see, let's find out. Instructions are good. Oh wow, I think I need to get this one here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It looks like a huge grasshopper, an alien, or a praying mantis. This I need to get at some time. A space praying mantis. Oh, do I know Firefly? That is one of my most beloved TV series. I think I've watched it at least 10 times or so. Unfortunately, this Joss Whedon, who created Firefly, has turned out to be a sexist asshole. But still, I love the Firefly series. Oh, this part is cool. Take a look at this. It's a single part. It's not a 1x1 plate up here. I don't remember seeing this before. Oh, and we got the cool plastic bags again. I love these. Made in Germany, Bada, food processing machinery. I will keep these for a special occasion. I love the made in Germany food processing machinery. So in this set we will only have a spaceship and a little alien craft. And let's see if the alien is here somewhere. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, I think the alien is missing. Oh, such a shame. Well, that's a bummer. Maybe he's hiding somewhere below here. No, no alien. How can they do this to me? It's not surprising. It's always the most important minifigure that is missing. And I don't even remember if I bought this set as complete or not. Oh well, such is life. Oh, I think we should put on some Firefly music. I'll see if we can get some. So at least I got the box and the instructions. And I'm totally sure that the alien is gonna be the expensive guy, a winged mosquito eat. Yeah, 13 euros used. Oh well. Yeah, the Froggo is still pending for review. I don't know why. It doesn't even look like a penis or anything. I mean, I did copy the image directly from Bricklink, but I don't think that they will notice. But you can still use the poop, the chocolate poop. So we have an entire Firefly soundtrack. That sounds good, let's go there. Do you know this TV series, Chili? Mousse au chocolat. Yeah, especially when it's sitting on the ground, it's a nice mousse. You love the series and you ignored the movie. I didn't mind the movie too much. I mean, the ending is horrible. I will not spoil it for you. And there's definitely some inconsistencies, especially about the backstory of the doctor and his sister. I forgot their names. But the series itself is so great. I'm still a bit mad that they cancelled it after one season. It would have been so much potential. Yeah, maybe someday. There are rumors once in a while. I don't believe in it anymore. I did watch the other series that the captain was in. I don't know the actor. It was like a crime series, but it was, oh, Castle is the name, but it wasn't that great. And at least two of the important people, they died in the movie, so. Oh, change the table color? What color would you like, Chili? But we have to keep on the brain so that we can show it to sand color. So you mean like a bit of tan? Let me try. Settings. That's a bit too greenish. It's too whitish. Western sand, that's a difficult ask. It's either too green. Oh wait, I could go a bit more into the orange maybe. That's now yellowish again. I think I might have to request you to give me a hex code. Western sand, or what is it, Pantone names? Like so maybe? Hot sand, this one? Yeah, it would definitely be hot sand. I think the only time I've ever been in a real desert was in Egypt, when we were going to Abu Simbel. That was a really deserty area. Ooh. But it was a bit more reddish, the sand, not like really yellow Sahara sand. So this is hot sand that is frying your brain. That's exactly how I feel. Matches the current weather. And I think the alien spacecraft is missing completely too. I think these dark red parts were probably in the alien little ship. And some lime green that was also in the alien ship. Oh, and unfortunately there's also no little cute alien space gun. I think this is one of my favorite Lego weapons, this little space ray gun. You always think of the Jetson when you see it. Yeah, that is a good fit. I always think of Mars Attacks. But the Jetsons is also a very good fit. So what is your favorite Firefly episode? I know my favorite scene in Firefly is when the captain sits naked on this rock and says, "Oh, that went well." I think after the caper, when he's left out in the desert, even thinking of it, that went well. Oh wait, there's 8 1x4s. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't think this part is part of the set. And comparing it to the other one, it looks like it's standard light gray. So I think this one up here is light bluish gray and this is the old light gray. Yeah, and it does feel a bit older than the rest of the set too. Hard to say, you should rewatch them. Yeah, I watched them all a lot of times, but I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I also like the scene when the captain, what's his name, Malcolm something. There's this bounty hunter. He wants to capture the doctor and his sister. And then the captain, he was on the planet. He just walks in and shoots him dead. And just one movement, walks in, shoots him. That is also an awesome scene. The train episode, yeah, that is epic. That is very good. You're absolutely right. And in the end, when they bring back, especially when he kicks this guy into the jet engine, I think that is at the end of the train episode. He just pushes him into the engine. The Reaver episode. Yeah, the Reaver episode gets a bit more clearer if you watch the movie, because in the movie there's a lot of backstory about the Reavers. Which makes them even more scary. Das ist der Vorschuss. Is a common sentence in our life. We use it as a reference to the scene. You mean the scene where he kicks him into the engine? I've only seen it in English, so I wouldn't. But I really like how the other guy reacts after he kicks the first one into the engine. He suddenly becomes much more cooperative. Surprise. Oh, I also like the episode when he's captured by the sadistic asshole in a space station that tortures the captain, because this villain is so horrible. Ugh. Just thinking of this guy makes me shiver a bit. But he was played quite well. This evil guy, I don't know its name. The hero, yeah, the song is quite nice. Where Jane is the hero in a town, and they built him the statue, and they sing the song to him. Yeah, that is definitely right. Is it on Amazon Prime? I don't even recall if it's. I just have my downloaded copy of it in English. But I mean, they could definitely make a series that plays in the universe and have some cameos of the original cast. That would be nice. But we're getting a lot of Star Wars anyway, so that fills the gap a little bit. Star Wars can fill the Firefly gap in our hearts, yeah, only partially, but sometimes Star Wars also has this science fiction Western feeling. Are there other series like that? I don't know. I think I should at some time watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That must be very good, but it has a lot of seasons to watch, and I don't really have the time to watch a lot of TV. Well, no, I like to do other stuff. And Buffy the Vampire Slayer is also by this Joss Whedon. Oh no, non-Lego. But this is not needed for the set anyway. But something comparable directly to Firefly. Well, The Expanse, that is wonderful if you've seen that. That is highly recommended, and the books are wonderful too. But the series is also awesome. But The Expanse is much more realistic than, it's more science fiction than science fantasy. Oh, you can watch a lot while sorting? Yeah, the Expanse is definitely recommended. And if you have Amazon Prime, I can recommend The Bad Boys. That is I really can't stand superheroes anymore, but this is superheroes from a different angle. But it is quite violent. But in this one, the superheroes are more or less all assholes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. The Good Place? I don't know that either, let me see. Is that TV? It's a sitcom? Ted Danson, isn't that the guy who played in this bar series? Oh yes. That's pretty high rating for Rotten Tomatoes. So I was thinking of this Bad Boys that's currently on Amazon Prime. That one I enjoyed. Is it called Bad Boys? I don't know. No, that's not the correct name of it then. Oh, I recently watched Tenet. That was great. I think I have to rewatch that 10 times at least. That is an awesome movie. What was this? What's the name of the series? I thought it was called Bad Boys. Ah, it's only called The Boys. This one. This is what I was talking about. It's not Bad Boys, just The Boys. I don't know why I'm not to watch it. So this superheroes are assholes. Eureka? What is Eureka? Yeah, The Mandalorian is good, of course. Is Eureka a TV series or a movie? Oh, and also something that must be very good, but I was too cheap to watch, is I'm waiting until it is on Amazon Prime. Yes. I think I should watch the Monkey Kids series at some time. And I think Chili Pri watched the Wer streamt ist. Oh, okay. This is the way, exactly. I loved the Mandalorian tie-in in the Book of Boba Fett. Those were my favorite episodes. Well, the big battle at the end was awesome too. This is the way. So these huge wing parts are nice, but they're unfortunately they are spoiled by a stupid sticker. Wer streamt es? We don't like no stickers. I hate them stickers with a passion. I never even put stickers on the sets that I buy. Wer streamt es? Prüfe die Verfügbarkeit von Filmen und Serien bei Netflix, Amazon, Disney and more. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I mean, I have Amazon Prime and I'm not beyond pirating some stuff from Disney. They have enough money. They don't need my money. We don't like no stickers. So I wonder how much this tail is. I'm totally surprised sometimes. Why is it only 31 cents? And this cool console only costs 12 cents too. So many nice displays, little buttons, a lever to a throttle. And our solitary minifigure, Solomon Blaze is his name. And I think he has a cool, well, he's only €3. I would rather have had the alien. But he does have a cool head, so he's at least a bit of a cyborg. And this is some breathing implement. So this could go directly into the Millennium Falcon. The UCS Millennium Falcon, they also have these breathing parts on one side of the head. And the helmet is also quite cool. It's not the normal helmet, it has some stuff on the back here. Okay, so we still got 15 items left. None of it looks special except, oh, this trans neon green wedge. But that's also not very expensive. So let's check again how many items you have in your shop. You have 10 of the 15 items. Yeah, it's under, you don't have the minifig and you don't have the transparent wedge blade. You have 5,456 of the Technic pins. That's interesting. (2013), yeah, it does look quite good for its time. I fully agree. So what would happen now if I were to order 5,456 of your Technic pins in your shop, and you only had 5,455? You would count them all out. Maybe there could be a machine for counting them, or you could probably buy a very sensitive scale. Oh yeah, I'm quite sure. I think every Lego collector has some of those Technic braids somewhere under the couch. That is so true. A Feinwaage. You do have a Zählfeinwaage? What is a Zählfeinwaage? I've never heard of that. I mean a scale, but something that is also able to count. Oh, it can count by weight. Oh, okay, I understand. So you enter the weight of a single piece, and then it just divides. I mean, that's not the most complicated calculation, I guess. Yeah, that is a good compromise. And isn't that scale a bit dependent on the environment, like temperature and humidity and stuff like that? Or can you calibrate it? Because you don't trust your counting either. Well, that's typical. I mean, we're humans. Oh, isn't this the Reaver? The Reaver episode, the music? Okay, all the sorting is done. It's time to do some building. And I don't think Phoenix is on. I think there's a ladies' raid train today. She's probably busy with this. But that means that I can build the vampire hearse today, which is 9464. That is the fourth Monster Fighters set. So you still have no ice for the car? What do you mean you don't have enough? You don't have enough redeem points? And we have 2 cars at the time already. So this Monster Fighter sets, I have 4 of these, because it happened 3 times that that I bought another set and they had this hearse. You only see a castle in that set? What do you mean in this set? There is no castle in this set. But there's a cool glow-in-the-dark sticker in this set. Oh, in this image here? Yeah, I only put the image of the castle here because that is the set that I can build while you and Phoenix are online. Oh no, first part is gone missing. How can this be? Oh, it went quite far. This sticker is glow in the dark. I will turn off the lights later on again. Let's hope that the instructions for this set are a bit better. So we have 3 minifigs. I need to go to bed, still totally exhausted. Yeah, I can imagine. Thanks for stopping by for a while anyway. And I hope you rest well. Are you going to remove the blue color? Or is that going to go onto the bed? Color's almost gone. Yeah, the day was probably hot enough to wash it all off. So this is another one of the sets where we have the minifigures right at the start. Oh, so this guy we've seen before. He's also in the castle set. And he has one leg. That's just the exact same minifigure as before. And here we have the zombie driver. I think he's also in multiple sets, but it's the first time that we see him in this Build-a-thon. He has nice different hands. A nicely torn suit. Yeah, sleep very well, Blitzy. Maybe I should place a huge order today so that you have to sort something tomorrow, but I'm still not ready. I have to do some more sorting. I like the way all his clothes are torn. He has rips here and here, and some tears also in the back. And of course our vampire. He is similar to the one we have in the castle set, but he doesn't have a cape. And I don't know if he has, but he does have the angry face on the back. So these are the minifigures in the set, and the set mostly consists of the car and a little motorcycle for the good guy and these 3 minifigures. And I will take out my jank tray again, so that we don't see the reflection too much. Okay, this is the motorcycle, and it even has this on the back. Oh, you do have the sticker? Do you have it separately, or is it also on the plate already applied? Okay, well, I just realized that I got this little plate modified already on a bicycle, which means I will probably have an extra. Yeah, well, this is the best way to transport 3 sticks of dynamite. Highly recommended. Just stick it on your bicycle, on your motorcycle. Yeah, it does glow in the dark. I will turn off the light later on so that we can see the glow in the dark parts. Oh, and You found it in a box of assorted Lego? You mean on a flea market? Oops, wrong way. That's nice. Maybe there were other parts of the of this vampire hearse in there, because I'm quite sure that the sticker was only in this set. Oh no, those are the Reavers now. Okay, the motorcycle is finished. It has some nitro boosters. Oh, you also found a zombie driver? But no more minifigs of this set. Yeah, I think also the dark red motorcycle would probably be indicative. Okay, let's build the car. Oh, I think, isn't this a song when they that they play on the, when he gets married while he's drunk? I love that episode. Ah, here we have the bad moonstone. I always like the way that they put the transparent spot in to make the backlights and the brake lights. So, and the next Monster Fighter set after this one is going to be, I think, one of the most special ones. That will be 9465. That is, for some reason, really expensive and has these highly expensive zombie minifigures. A zombie bride and a zombie husband. Yeah, that's the one, the zombies. So there's also the zombie driver in there and one good guy. And I think this is like a tomb for the zombies. And I'm really looking forward to building that one. You would have bought that one? Where would you have bought it? Yeah, if you get it for a good price. Oh, you were hoping that Hidden Side would get there to the zombies? Yeah. I'm also a bit sad that they cancelled that. I think I will have to try to get the lighthouse at least from Hidden Side. And somebody recently also recommended the school bus, but I don't know if that fits too much into my fantasy theme. Your hopes are now in dreams. Are there any further news? I still didn't hear anything more about Dreams except that they trademarked the name. And I do hope that it's not going to be something silly, app-based, but something more dreamy or fantasy. You still hope for everything, and I hope that you will not be disappointed. I'm still trying to get some more of those elf sets. I think the elves will hold me over for a bit. Okay, that was the Firefly soundtrack. Any other thing that we should listen to? Oh, maybe we should try this Interview with a Vampire soundtrack. I don't know if it's good, but I would be interested. I have no idea if the movie was any good. Interview with a Vampire, music and ambience. That sounds good. Not easy? What is not easy? I didn't get the context. About the dreams. Oh no, now I realize that the sticker is put on crookedly. Thinking of a good soundtrack. Yeah, I always want to think of something beforehand, and then I totally forget about it, and then I want to stream, and then I realize that I totally forgot to think about something beforehand. So I think this car is going to be longer than the sand green car from the castle, as it should be since it's a hearse. And at least the quality of the scan is much better. I don't have to use the printed version here. So I guess you're leaving very early in the morning tomorrow for Legoland to get the deal on the parking, the Lego trades on the parking lot. Early in the morning, 5 o'clock. Oh, tomorrow you'll pack. So I hope you won't get sick in your holidays. That is what happens to me quite often, that that I get sick in the first few days of my vacation. So I think this is the back side. Yeah, well, it must be. And we have red lights in the front. Well, who am I to say how the vampire hearse should be lighted? So all in all, it's only going to be a bit longer than the sand green monster fighter scar from the vampire castle. I love this 2x4 slope, somehow you don't see that often enough. And again we have a white steering wheel. And I have no idea why this brick is trans red here. Ooh, this is going to be nice. Now we have these roof wedge parts. Yeah, so that does make it look a bit menacing. I wouldn't like to be hit by these two spikes and the red eyes. God, this music is so depressing. I think I will put on something more fun. Once I found all the parts for this step. Oh, I think I know what we could listen to. We could listen to the soundtrack from Dusk Till Dawn. That is good. You have to connect to work to make some more tickets, but you're listening, just wrapping some things up. Oh no, so I thought you were on holiday and work still hasn't left you. Just give the tickets to somebody else. Let's see how this one is. You will need some Johanniskraut later to be able to sleep. But isn't Johanniskraut more of a picker-upper? I thought it was. It also has some anti-depressing Wirkung. So I didn't know that it can help you sleep, but maybe if you're a bit anxious, it can take that a bit of the edge of the anxiety. Oh, I know the feeling. So you need 1 week to get down from work. Yeah, and then you start to be able to relax. Yeah, I can fully understand that. So that's why you should probably just close all the tickets. Yeah, so I also had this, but it's much better now that I had to have at least 2 hours after work when I in the day when I came home, that I had to come down from work. But I'm much better in this regard now, that I can put the stress from work away in its box where it belongs. Oh, you must open tickets. You must open the tickets so the people will remember you while you're away. So hopefully they are fixed when I come back. Yeah, they will all curse you. Oh God, she went on holiday and all she left us were all these tickets. You want to build Lego? I can fully understand. So what type of tickets are those? Software bugs? Your poor colleagues. Well, at least they won't forget you in those 2 weeks. Is that really the music from Dusk Till Dawn? It sounds strange. I will try the other one. So I think I'm building an action feature now, even though I have no idea what it's gonna be. Ooh, okay. Oh, I think there is probably going to be the coffin in the back, and you can raise the coffin or something like that. Yeah, you can probably put the coffin here and raise him up. Ooh, the vampire is awake. Oh, and we have 2 windshields on the car. That's interesting. I was wondering before why there's so many. Okay, this is going to be the engine block. That's interesting. Okay, so this is a massive engine block. I guess this vampire hearse is going to be quite fast. It definitely is. I wouldn't like to be hit by it. Needs more power. More horsey power. Yeah, it's gotta get some bone power now. So at least we got some bone power. Bone power is going to revive. Okay, more bones. That's nice. Wow, this looks cool with the bones on here. So this is quite nice. Why bones a snack? I think it's because you need you can draw the cursed power of the bones into your engine. But unfortunately these bones are not glow in the dark. Wait, I think I put the wrong part here. This is supposed to be a grill part. Like so. That's better. Oh, and now the moonstone is already put in place. That should give it an additional boost of power. Nice. Yeah. This is definitely a nice boost for the engine. A little weird to have a stone in a car. Yeah, I should probably read up on the lore of the monster fighters, what these moonstones are for. But they are definitely the collectible items for that theme. They are probably a bit more so like the Sankara stones from Raiders of the Lost Ark, no, Temple of Doom. I still don't have any of the Lego geodes. I don't know who showed me them a while ago. Ooh, and now the coffin. Haha, that's nice. Oh, it was you? Yeah. I want those geodes now. Maybe you shouldn't have shown them to me. But I will get them at some time. Maybe we will get some more in the new Indiana Jones sets. That would be perfect. Oh, I remember didn't you make a little mock of the Temple of Doom scene? Where is Discord? Oh yes, see? My memory is not very good, but I do remember that I've seen them. Yeah, that is awesome. I think I'll have to put it on my wish list. On one of my wish lists. Oh yeah, now I recall it was the ring, the story of the ring. So now the coffin has a nice tiled top here. unfortunately this print is not glow in the dark. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to place the vampire into the coffin. If the instructions tells me to do it, I will. But I think I will put the scary face to the front. Oh, it's really stuck on here. And now the vampire is in his coffin. The coffins are expensive. Yeah, I definitely know that the Greek, the Egyptian sarcophagus or sarcophagi are very expensive, especially the colored ones. But this is nice with the vampire inside. And you can even put him on the studs so he doesn't fall out. Oh, and you put him in without the lid. So he can rise from the dead. Ooh. I wonder if you can open the roof then later on also. I want to put him up all upright. I don't know if it's correct like this. We'll see later on, or if I have to put him one further up to the front. Because it's definitely more sturdy if I put him in a bit lower. Ooh, oh, this is nicer. He can also turn like this. I'll leave him like this. Oh, where's the music? And some nice vampire fangs for the back. I wonder how often I will tear these off before I finish the build. Ooh, and now we are going to put in the big windows here. This is from Dusk Till Dawn. It's also by Quentin Tarantino. And the movie is very strange. The first half is totally different than the second half. But the second half is more vampire-y. Don't really remember it. I don't really remember the first part, but I remember that it's very strange. So I'm currently building a roof, and I think this roof can open up with a coffin. So step 9 is really interesting. All you do in step 9 is turn the roof over. That's so useless. Oh no. First time that I ripped off a fang. This doesn't work perfectly. Somehow the coffin doesn't push the door open. Let's see what will happen. It's a really tight fit in here. Let's see, maybe there's a mechanism that will push the roof open. No reason to despair yet. No, it's supposed to push it open. But it doesn't. And the vampire is supposed to fly out of the coffin too. This has to be fixed. Open windows. Yeah, that's a good idea. So once I have this hearse finished, I will also hope that it's getting a bit colder outside, but it doesn't feel like it yet. Yeah, that's still the same soundtrack. I think something must be wrong with the roof, or I missed something somewhere. At least the mechanism doesn't work quite as nicely as it should be. But maybe I did something wrong when I attached the coffin. Oh, that's strange. So let's go back to Kill Bill. Ah, now that's better. Yeah, the Dust Till from Dust Till Troll soundtrack was over. I switched back now to the Kill Bill soundtrack, and I figured out why the window wasn't open. It still doesn't feel perfect, but I think we will add some more stabilizing parts. Now we are going to make it stronger yet. Okay, so that's good. Oh, and this is nice with some dark red decorations now. Did you open up all your tickets and were finally able to log out of your job? This is nice with the dark red. Oh, easy on the dark red. Good thing you said it. I was not thinking. That would have been another good sale for Blitzbrick. But the dark red parts, they look so nice here. Like bloody window drapes. Oh, and now we put the sticker part on. Well, it's not stickered yet if you look at the instructions, but this is nice. Okay, now for the wheels. Oh, I'm totally melting. It's so hot. This is interesting. I have no idea why we're putting on all these white tiles now. And some more lights. Almost done. Just 2 more vampire fangs for the front. Nice. And we have ourselves a vampire hearse. Let's see if this works correctly. I will put the driver into the driver's seat. It is really cool. It could be directly from a Scooby-Doo movie. And I don't know if I like the exhaust more if it's up like this or down here. But I have to see if I can fix it. It is really cool the way it looks. It slopes down like this. And let's see if the vampire can really jump at you. Okay, he does fly. It works. It's a bit like the Wolfman action feature that you throw around the expensive minifigures. So that was volume 1. We might as well start volume 2. You thought he needs to turn into a bat to be able to fly? Yeah, that's why he needs the catapult hers, so that he can also fly in his human form. But I wouldn't really call this flying though. It is more like an uncontrolled jump. But I mean, you could also consider simply open it slowly, so that is also scary. Whoa. But now I have to try out the glow in the dark. So let's see. First I have to turn up the table. And then, let's see. We have to switch to the other camera. This camera doesn't catch. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh, it does. That's nice. This is good. And let's bring in the vampire. But he's not very bright. He didn't catch a lot of light yet. But the car sticker definitely works in the dark. You saw a vamp passing by. I hope you'll be able to sleep. Maybe you shouldn't take Johanniskraut, but some Baldrian. Maybe you should take some garlic and Baldrian. The garlic to ward off the vampires. The scary music was perfectly fitting. I was also a bit scared when I turned off the light. Food needs more garlic. Yeah, put some garlic on your pillows too, and yet that should keep you safe for the night. Okay, so that was quite nice. This build was quite enjoyable. But I think it's strange because it felt like it was smaller than the tree from yesterday. And the next one will be the one of the highlights. That will be the zombie family. I'm really looking forward to that one. Okay, so it's not very late yet, but I'm totally exhausted. I think I'll find somebody to raid off to. And I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow or not. If not, I wish you a wonderful holiday. Have a great time in the Legoland and especially while hiking in Austria. And I'm looking very much forward to hearing your stories about what happened in the Legoland parking spot when you did your shady Lego deals. Yeah, it would be nice. But concentrate on your holiday, and maybe you can send some dropping by now and again. Attic Brick Studio, I think he just rated off. I only see Maca builds. I think we'll go into a raid Maca builds. Attic Brick Studio just left. Okay, Chili. Have a great time in Legoland and enjoy your holiday. And I hope it will take less than a week to get your mind off of work. Let's see what happens. I just clicked the Raid Now button. Okay, so I think we I don't know where we are.
Sleep all day. That's how it is. To be fair, I wouldn't be sleeping a couple of years ago. Stream was good, third one since